Punchity punch punch.
Hey, it's that time again. It's Loot Crate time. So basically over the last 3 months I've been working with Loot Crate. It is a subscription box that you can get monthly. You don't have to subscribe to a certain amount, you can just get one, or you could get 3 months or 6 months or yeah, whatever you want. And it's filled with geek and gamer items. So this month's theme, I believe, was Origins. Okay, and oh, geez, what's that? That just fell from the sky into my eye. Who can tell? Before we tuck into this son of a gun, I should mention you can get yourself a discount on Loot Crate if you go to lootcrate.com/Crunchlins and use the coupon code Crunchlins at the checkout, and that applies to any crate on Loot Crate. So definitely worth doing. Let's have a look. Okay, so first off, what I'm seeing is, I'm going to put that down there for a moment, the t-shirt. You always get a t-shirt in Loot Crate, and don't worry, you can pick your size and stuff before you order a Loot Crate. So we've got, it's a Mario t-shirt, the original since 1981. So that is the original Mario design. He's come a long way since then, hasn't he? Look at that nose. He had broken that a few times by the looks of things. But bringing it back to the origins with Mario here. What else have we got in here? Okay, we've got, very interesting, very interesting. We've got what appears to be a mini tiki mug of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now I think you can get several different ones. I think that this is Donatello, if you can see that. On the back it shows you can get lots of different ones. Now I was never like crazily into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I did have one toy growing up, and it was a Donatello. I mean, I didn't have one toy growing up, but I had one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy growing up, and it was a Donatello toy. So by default he was my favourite. Oh, that's sweet and dinky. It's a tiny little ceramic, or china or something, little mug with Donatello. And I think the idea is that if you collect them all, you can kind of stack them. They're stackable, little trinket. I like that. That's different. I've never had anything like that in Loot Crate before. Just going to pop it back in its box for a moment. I'll do it later. We've got what appears to be a Superman comic, and I'm thinking it could be the first appearance of Superman. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got their certificate of authenticity, always good. So it's Action Comics, and this appears to be an early Superman lifting a car off a kind of thin Peter Griffin type character. Yeah, it's an authentic reprint of Action Comics #1, Volume 1, featuring the first appearance of Superman. This special edition reprint is exclusive to Loot Crate. So, if you're not into Superman, you might want to keep on to that because it's an exclusive, and you never know, it might be worth £1 million or dollars at some point. I don't know, I'm just speculating. Always been a fan of comics, not so much of Superman, but nice addition to the collection. Each Loot Crate comes with a loot pin, and this time it is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pin. Okay, so next we've got what looks very exciting, I must say, as a Marvel fan. We have Marvel Studios Captain America the First Avenger 1940s Captain America shield scaled replica, and it's got a little illustration of Captain America on the back there in Chris Evans style. EFXcollectibles.com. And this one is a Loot Crate exclusive as well. Certificate of authenticity, official prop replica, this is blah blah blah, you know, that sort of stuff. What we've got is an actual scale replica of Captain America's shield from Captain America the First Avenger. Don't know whether it's metal, but it's certainly very solid. On the back, some really nicely detailed little straps. You can even see the stitching in it. See, it's got little stitching as if it's leather. It's really cool. Ah, I've got a little stand for it and everything. This is going straight up on my nerd display. This is definitely one of my favourite things that I've received from Loot Crate so far. And we have our own little Captain America museum. That's definitely one of my favourite things that I've got from Loot Crate so far. We've got the Loot Crate magazine. You always get a Loot Crate magazine. Who is Captain America's biggest inspiration? Find out inside. As with Loot Crate, each time, the box, if you unfold it and do a little bit of cutting, you can actually turn it into a little comic book stand. Like that. There's loads of stuff in here. You can get lots of different Captain America shields apparently as well, as you can see there. So this month's Loot Crate, really good. I actually really liked it. Despite there being two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles things, which I'm not like massively into. And again, I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but all of these things were nice little surprises, and I'm really, really chuffed with the Captain America shield. So I will just run really quickly through everything that we got in this month's crate. So remember, you can get a discount on Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/Crunchlins. I'll put the link on the screen, and if you use the coupon code Crunchlins, you get 10% off any crate. Any crate. And it's definitely worth it. I mean, as I said, even though you occasionally get things that you're not like super into, everything's exciting to open. And it's a nice little pick-me-up like in the month when it sort of turns up, you've forgotten about it, and you're kind of like, oh, my Loot Crate! Cool stuff! So, I definitely recommend getting Loot Crate. Thanks for watching, I hope this was interesting for you, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all these little trinkets and cool collectibles and stuff. So, big thanks to Loot Crate for sending me these crates, and big thank you to you for watching. And with that, I'll do one of those. It actually clips really well onto my watch.
Farewell, stranger.